Welcome to your angel messages and energy update. I'm Devon Duerr, angel intuitive and spiritual teacher, here to share some divine messages with you. The angels are highly efficient and they know when you're going to come across this video, but I am also going to be asking for some themes and messages around the month of November 2023. But if you are watching this video before or after November or even a year from now, if something resonates with you, please write it down because this video came across your path for a reason. In fact, I say hindsight is one of the most powerful tools for deepening your connection with the angels and understanding the way you use your intuitive abilities. So you can even go back to videos from a year ago on my YouTube channel, and there are likely messages for you if you feel called to click on that video. So I encourage you to do that. And I want you to know that the way I work with the angels is I always ask for these messages to reach you when it's in your highest interest. I say a prayer of protection, asking that I only connect with God's highest vibrational beings, and the messages be for the highest good of those who come across them. Remember, angels won't tell you what to do. They never want us to give our power away. So because this is a group message, if something doesn't resonate with you, just leave it behind. It may be for someone else. If it does resonate, I'm going to encourage you to write it down because hindsight is such a powerful tool for building your trust and your connection with the angels. All right, let's dive into the energy right now that the angels want you to know about and these divine messages for you. At the end of this video, I am going to go into a plan of action of something you can do right now to activate this energy, something you can do very soon, and something you can make long-term plans to do to help you continue to law of attract that abundance and stay in divine flow. Like I said, if you're here, there are messages for you. You are highly intuitive. You were born with natural intuitive abilities. So I encourage you to notice any sensations in your bodies or signs or symbols that really stand out to you as you're listening to these messages. Now, the first thing the angels wanted us to know is that we are finding we are going to have to make some changes with our original plans. Think back to the beginning of this year, whatever time that is for you when you're coming across this video. How have your plans needed to change? Have you changed travel plans? Have you changed the way you work? Have you changed the way you go about your daily routine? They realized that a lot of what is causing you to make these changes were things that you didn't know were going on kind of behind the scenes. Like maybe it was just not the right time to take that vacation, or it was not that right time to quit your job and go out on your own as an entrepreneur. And they recognize this has been a challenge for you because you were ready to get going with your plans. And now you're finding, okay, it's not the right time to act. I need to change my plans. I need to find out what everybody's motives are in this situation. And that's a very valuable thing to do because, as I said, I am asking for guidance around the month of November 2023 right now, which is also Scorpio season. At the end of the month, we'll go into Sagittarius. But in Scorpio season, you are really wanting to review the motives of everybody, check in with your intuition, and make sure you're clear on everything that is happening with resources and what people's roles are and why they are signing up to do certain things. Now, they are saying a big challenge for you that you are aware of is that you have been procrastinating about making a tough decision. Maybe you know that making this decision is going to hurt some feelings or cause some confrontation. Maybe you know that making this decision is going to cause you to have to invest some resources that you're not sure you're ready to invest. And they do have guidance for you about that very soon. But what they want you to know is it's important you stop procrastinating and you go ahead and do some research. Reach out to somebody who's been through what you've been through, or a professional or mentor. Seek some advice. Do what you need to do to get the information to make an informed decision. It may be a complex decision you have to make, but when we bring in compassion, patience, and education, it can really help you with making the best decision for you. Now, one of the things they want you to know is going on for you behind the scenes, because they did mention that about things going on behind the scenes, is that if you will open your heart and your mind to some people around you, there's someone there to give you that trustworthy advice that's coming from the heart. And the way you might receive this advice is to get out there and activate that giving and receiving cycle. We often get that guidance from the angels that, we need to get out there and give our gifts away and receive something in return to activate the cycle. That it doesn't mean we're not charging for the things we're doing. but we're out there being of service to others. And that makes it easier for the angels to put people in your path that can offer you this trustworthy and heartfelt advice. So survey those around you, even connect with your spiritual team and think about who that might be who could offer you some really good advice. Or I would even encourage you to get out there and do some of your own work and see what comes across your path with people that might be able to offer you some guidance there. Now, they want to commend you for the way you have recently had to really stand up for how you feel, your beliefs, and the decisions you've made, and that you have been doing a really good job of choosing your battles wisely. If you do follow my monthly guidance here, as well as my evergreen angel messages, that is often a message we have been getting to choose our battles wisely. We do need to stand up for our beliefs. We do need to stand in our authenticity, but sometimes it's just not worth getting into that bickering argument with somebody who is simply not going to change their mind. I always like the encouragement from the angels that if somebody is willing to have a conversation with you where they are curious about your belief and you're allowed to be curious about theirs in a loving and compassionate way, then have that conversation, then see where they're coming from and what their motives are. But if they're just stonewalling you or they're withholding affection, which is a red flag, when it comes to you having this discussion about moving forward with something, whether it's a project, relationship, or even just supporting you in your beliefs, then that's probably not the battle you want to pick. You want to save your energy for things that you can actually have an effect on. And they want you to know that right now you may find things begin moving forward more quickly than you think. You're going to start seeing a lot of positive changes in your life at the time you are hearing these messages. They want you to trust that fortune is on your side, and you're going to be asked to be very careful about reviewing all your options. And again, that's that reminder about everybody's motives in the situation, making sure that you are in alignment with their beliefs and that you understand why they want to be part of what you're doing, whether it's part of being in a relationship with you, being on a creative project with you, or anything that involves teamwork. Now, they do want you to know that coming up soon for you, you may find that you are feeling a little fear around your material resources, your time and your energy. Do I have enough money? Do I have enough expertise? Do I have enough security to do this? And this is again where they want you to look around to see where you can get help from others. The angels don't want us to be in a place where we don't feel secure because that knocks things out of balance. So again, this is that reminder that maybe you do realize you're ready to use your spiritual gifts. You want to get out there and start offering astrology readings, angel messages, other kinds of divine gifts, or whatever that gift is for you, selling art or offering to help people with their gardens. You have this passion project you know you want to do. But we don't just up and quit our job as soon as we decide we want to do that, because that creates that uncertain self-employment, brings in fear around your material resources, and can create a block for you. We don't want to have blocks when we're trying to manifest our dreams, and we can always connect with the angels for that support there. So that might be where you seek out some professional advice to go over a budget, make a long-term plan, and help you plan for that time where you eventually retire from your current position that's paying the bills and go full-time into that new business you want to do. But there is a way to make it both work where you can have that financial security, and they want you to focus on that. They also want you to know that you're going to get a lot of personal power from being original. That's the thing that we are seeing in all of this age as we see Pluto move into Aquarius full-time next year in 2024. It's going to be so much about being original, doing things differently, doing it the way that your heart leads you to do it. It may be that you take those Reiki classes, you become a master teacher, and you learn how to do energy work, and then you begin getting your own guidance from your spiritual team about new ways to bring in Reiki and astrology or some other type of healing. Allow yourself to be different. This is what's going to bring in your audience, your people, your tribe, because they're going to see that in you. Now, people around you are also coming to the end of some challenging situations, and you are going to be asked to embrace the changes they're going through, and they're going to be needing to embrace the changes you're going through. So expect things to get better, but trust that a lot of us have kind of been under this spell of feeling trapped, and that's been an illusion. We are not actually trapped. That's a mindset there, but you are going to see people around you waking up to that as well, and they're going to be coming to you for some guidance and advice. So trust that people coming to you with an open heart and an open mind are meant to be there to have this conversation and possibly help you with that giving and receiving cycle. Maybe you are offering to give them Reiki or do an astrology reading for them in return for them helping you with your budget or helping you clean your house. So they want you to know that if you will focus on how you can enjoy life's little luxuries so that you can create that financial security, how you can spend quiet time alone to make these plans, you will eventually have that successful outcome to those plans you made a while ago that they mentioned at the very beginning of this reading, where we had to revise our plans, right? This is the way it's going to be. We've all got the plan. This person has this job. This person has this task. I'm doing these things. And then they've all changed, haven't they? And it hasn't been the right time to do certain things. But that is ultimately what's bringing you that financial security, that happy home life, whatever a happy home life is for you, whether that's being able to work from home more and be with your family more and your children, or whether that's just being able to have that freedom to be creative. And remembering that angels are always going to want us to find the magic and the romance in life when we do anything. So if you are starting to feel that trapped energy, try to get outside, go enjoy nature, look around at the beauty that is always around us and available to us if we notice it and have that gratitude for us. So now we're at the part of the video where I wanted to give you 3 actions, something you can do now, something you should consider doing soon, and something to make long-term plans to do. So the first thing they want you to do at the time you're hearing these messages is to look to see where you can truly move on from something. What have you still been holding on to? What phase has come to an end? And it's time to transform that energy. For those of you who work with archangels, Archangel Azrael is a fantastic angel to work with this energy. Let's say you are having a hard time of letting go of a past relationship, or letting go of the way you were let go of from a job, or somebody maybe did break up with you in a harsh way and you've really held on to that. They want you to try to release that, really allow it to just wash away, let it be water under the bridge, because it's only one more thing that could potentially create blocks down the road. So they're asking you to take that time to fully release that. Go outside and do meditation, do journaling. Again, maybe seeking advice, seeking counseling, somebody who can help you work through that and have techniques for that spiritual toolbox I always talk about for releasing things and letting things transform. Then coming up very soon, they want you to focus on being self-assured and adventurous with your projects and your goals. We know the angels are saying, we know you've been feeling restless. They want you to trust that you're going to have things coming up. They're going to need your immediate attention very soon, and time will be of the essence. You're going to have to act. You're going to have to decide if you say yes or if you say no. And they do want you to think things through carefully. Now, it is okay to ask for more time if you're unsure, but if you remember at the beginning of these messages, they said we've been procrastinating on making a decision. So they want you to think things through carefully, but get the information you need now to be able to finally make that decision, because that's another stalemate energy that's holding you back, because you've been putting off just getting the information you need and facing the fact that the decision does need to be made in order for you to move forward. And finally, they want you to know to plan long-term for victory. Victory is coming your way. Good news is coming your way. You are going to be receiving the recognition you deserve for your spiritual gifts, for the time, energy, and effort you have put into relationships, projects, and creating that life that you want. So trust it is coming for you. Think of that key word of victory. Victory is coming because you are continuing to release these blocks that are holding you back, fear around financial resources, pain from the past, getting stuck in nostalgia, putting off making decisions. Get after making a decision, whatever that is for you. And by the way, I'm getting this reminder from some people too. You can change your mind again. I think that's the thing, is we think because we make a decision, there's no turning back. There's no way to undo that decision. Often you have to make the decision to see whether it's going to work or not. And then you can go ahead and step back and revise that decision, or say, you know what, I was too hasty. I want to do it this way now. And I am getting that for some of us, maybe these decisions involve relationships, and whether you are moving forward with this relationship, whether you are trying to activate that energy differently in the relationship, meaning taking the relationship to a new level, stepping back from that relationship. So making a decision is going to help you see more clearly. If there's the only one thing that you get out of these messages is that there is something that you are procrastinating making a decision about, you can go take quiet time alone with the angels and ask for loud and clear signs. Now, thank you so much for being here, and I want to share with you an exciting thing. I have a brand new offering coming out that is a digital version of your intuition tracker. You've heard me talk about this. It's in my journal, Book of Evidence, Proof Your Angels Are With You. This is available on Amazon. The link is below in the comments. But many of you have asked for a digital version that you could either keep on your computer and type into, or just print out on your own and use as much as you need, because a lot of you don't want the whole journal. You're not journalers, although I am always going to encourage you to keep everything in one place because it's your Book of Evidence. But we'll go into that another time. The intuition tracker that is in this journal here is now available as a digital downloadable PDF. I will put the link below. It's going to be in my YouTube store here as well as on my website. And that allows you to go get a binder, whatever binder you want. I'm going to be doing a video about this soon, showing you a really pretty binder I picked. You print out the pages and you begin tracking your intuition, connecting the dots, and using hindsight to understand what the messages are from the angels and how you use your intuitive abilities. Because remember, you are always getting these signs from your angels. They're always with you, guiding you. And you have these abilities, but we all use them differently. So the best way to understand the way you use your messages is to track them in your intuition tracker. So I will have that link below. I'd love to hear if you have any comments or questions. Don't forget to check out my other angel messages for you. And I want to say thank you so much for being here. If these resonated with you, please like and share my video. It helps my channel so much to grow. And to my subscribers, I love you so much. Thank you for always being here. Let me know in the comments if you have any questions, what resonated with you, and I will see you next time. Remember, take time every day to connect with the angels.